Alright guys, let's try and perform some combine Natalie Mia, Carlson Tiara, 2 mages. 4-star warrior, 1 4-star defender and 1 4-star magician. Am I gonna finally get my Charlotte? A Nia, a Rene, and who will this be? Oh, a Magnus. A Magnus, I'll take a Magnus. I'll take Magnus for sure. Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust video. Alright, so plenty of things have been happening over the weekends and unfortunately, oh man, I just wish I could have enough time to make all the videos I could. But yeah, it's rather unfortunate. Alright, just a quick update, I did manage to get myself to Sapphire 2, which is pretty good considering that after I swap out Veronia and Seer, and I bring in basically Asmode and who was the other one? I mean, just watch my last video. Asmode and Walia, yes. So basically that's what I did in my last video. I believe that was a PvP update. So just thought I would want to update you guys further on that because I mean the results were pretty amazing. Managed to get up to Sapphire 2. I really like the formation actually. This is the formation that I've been using. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of interesting battles and hopefully you guys can maybe get some idea how this formation really works. But I really do like it. It definitely helps me to tackle lots of formations, and I think offensively I don't really have much weak point, but that could be just me. Okay, so I'm going to try and explain why I am positioning them this way. Alright, you guys can see Walia is the first one to go. So the reason why I put Walia as the first, not as the last supporter, is because I don't want her to die. I don't want my Walia to die. I want her to last as long as she can, perhaps trying to buff all the other allies, and hopefully just take one hit from opponent's first DPS. It can be anyone, you know. If the opponent has like a Foxy or an Alec, I've seen her surviving like single hit from them before. I mean like single warriors damage from those setups before, obviously with buffs. So I'm really happy with Walia. She's really tanky, she's helping me sustain. I know that if I make her move like last, that way she can taunt more opponents, but I don't think she can take like 2 to 3 hits from very strong opponents. So trying to minimize that, you guys can see right here. Very interesting. Asmode is doing lots of work in this formation right here. Okay, so far you guys have seen 2 battles. Let me jump into something over the past weekend. Now this is a pretty good formation versus Kaden. Alright, so whenever I see opponent on the offensive lane, which meets my offensive lane, like most of the time I should be able to do it no problem. Asmode should be able to kill, like eliminate the first 2, unless they put like someone extremely tanky in the front. But so far, I've never encountered that yet, at least not yet. So consistency is really a thing right here. So Velfron's job right there, as always, my Velfron is just to provide fixed damage. He is the only fixed damage dealer I have, right? I do not have Seto, I don't have Alec. You want to have fixed damage to get rid of Lilians. Obviously, if you have Wilhelmina, that could work as well, but I have Velfron right here, so might as well just use him. The AoE damage, the area damage that he can provide is pretty insane as well. So you can see right here, Seer is still hanging on. Alright, so Velfron is gonna eliminate Seer. No problem. My Velfron is still +0, in case you guys are wondering. +0 Velfron right here in action. So why +0? Why haven't I +3 him? I'm still deciding on who's the next legend that I want. Like, I'm kind of torn. I'm kind of torn if I really want to invest in him. Should I? Or should I not? Like, that's the problem right here. Okay, so let me see if I can find a few other interesting battles. Right, this is a pretty good one. Alright, so maybe this is a much better example. Oh, also an offensive lane, but this is kind of unique because I sort of missed that Foxy. Have a look, right? So Walia buffs everyone. So Asmode will eliminate Ceres, no problem. Even a Ceres with 2 shield runes. So Foxy is left alive right there. You guys saw it. I think that Velfron was a +6. So So Foxy got Charm. Right, so whenever Asmode has the reflective counter which charm opponents. So that is something that's good to keep in mind. So Velfen get rid of opponent taunt there. And then I have my Christina eliminate opponent's Velfen. Look at that Foxy hitting the Walia, and wow, just eliminate her downright. That was sick, man. That was cool. I really like that. I think I need to try and, you know, set up that better. Like try and take advantage of Velfen's reflective counter more. It's actually really good. But yeah, ideally, you guys saw it there. Velfen did his job, fixed damage just to get rid of the Lillian. Okay, let's see if I can find one more battle to show you guys. Okay, so this is an interesting one versus Lorco. So, Chalkel, you don't see this often, but whenever you see Chalkel, you can expect a Beliaf. You can expect a Beliaf in that same team composition as well. Alright, so Ceres buffing Velfen. Velfen with a single buff on my team. So, not sure if I really like that. So, you guys saw it. Christina didn't make it. Unfortunate. And this guy has a Christina as well. So look at that. Christina and Duen both died from a bomb. Completely upsetting right there. But look at this. Asmode is going to put a lot of work right here. Right, so get rid of those. Opponent Velfen. Get rid of my Walia. Asmode. Boop. Easy. Alright. So from this point onwards, I think Lucius will slowly go away. So the reason why I'm putting Lucius in the middle is just to distract the opponent. If I leave my middle lane empty, if I were to encounter opponent's DPS in the middle lane, they would hit my bottom lane. So I would want to avoid that from happening. From this point onwards, opponent's Velfen do not have any energy guard, so I'm pretty much safe. I think my Archon can do the job. Did pretty well right there. Okay, so a bunch of interesting battles for sure. Really liking it, liking the new formation, but yeah, I'm kind of torn right now. I'm not sure which legendary I should invest in. I really like Asmode. I really like him. After using him in this setup, I feel like I want to plus 10 him. Like I really feel that way right now, but I don't think he needs it. Like he doesn't have difficulty in getting rid of any opponents yet, especially the tanky ones, but I don't know, I'm kind of torn right now, so I need to think carefully before I start pouring all the legend skill books into him. So still have a couple of days before the next month's reset where I can get 2 more legend skill books. So I just gotta think carefully, I guess. Just gotta think carefully. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video with a few more battles perhaps, so that you guys can have a look at a +6 Asmode and judge it for yourself. A lot of you guys have been asking me to try and show off Asmode in a couple of different scenarios, so hopefully I'll get a few good examples to show you guys. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it.